Walk, keep on walking straight to the hell we made. Why always a wall, babe, when we wanna come closer? Don't tell a million lies, kill the butterflies. I just wanna make things right. Walk, keep us on the road. Try to find what we had before. Get the spark, ignite, or is it gone?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Welcome to Don't Be Scared.
Let's talk about it.
Listen, we're going to talk about it tonight. Yo, let us know if you can hear us. Can you hear us? Before we get started, I want to make sure that just somebody say yes or no in the comment section if you can hear us. Somebody.
Anybody scream.
They probably going to get their drink. They need their little wine to sip on. Little wine.
What's up, Alyssa? Can you hear us? Oh, she said yes. Okay, cool. Let's get started, baby. We about to talk about it tonight. So first of all, we want to say hello, welcome. Please like, share, throw a comment out there so we can, so we can talk about and see what you think about the subjects and things of that nature. And over here, we got to say allegedly. This is what happened, okay? Because we don't need you all to be suing nobody, okay? Ain't got no monies. So,
We's broke.
listen, right. So we're going to start off with the wine, and y'all got to listen to this wine. If y'all ain't never listened to our wine before, you got to listen tonight. Okay, who introducing the wine tonight?
Well, I'm introducing one wine, and I guess, Kim, you're going to introduce the other one?
No, you're good.
Go ahead. I'll get it.
Okay, so the wine that me and Chris has is called Sweet Bitch. Okay, Sweet Bitch. All right, so they have different types. This particular one here, it is the Moscato Rosé that we're drinking. I found this at Total Wine. I think you can most of the brands you can find at Total Wine. It runs anywhere between $9 and some change up to about $11, depending on which one you're drinking. As far as the alcohol, this one here it's only 6%, so it's kind of low. But we're gonna sip on it and let you know what we think about it. There's another one that Kim, if you can put your bottle up with your drink. Yeah, there you go. Now, that's another brand from Sweet Bitch. And that particular one, what's the name of that one?
This is Moscato Rosé Bubbly, and this is 7%. 7%.
Oh, okay. So the bubbly has a little bit more on that. Okay. All right. And then the price is about the same, correct, Tanya? About $9, $10.
$9, yeah.
$10?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So I found this in Total Wine. I'm pretty sure you can get this from Instacart as well. Did you find it in any other places besides Total Wine?
That's the only place I went to get Sweet Bitch.
Okay, so we're gonna drink a little bit on this sweet bitch tonight,
Y'all
and
just
we're gonna
wanna
let you know
cuss.
how we feel about this sweet bitch. Okay?
Sweet bitch. That's sweet bitch. That's the name of
Yeah,
the wine, y'all.
it's sweet
No,
bitch.
no cap. What they say? No cap.
Sweet
Period.
bitch. All right.
Period.
Period. Hey, all
Hey,
right, man. So
if you're
look,
gonna be a bitch, why not be sweet?
listen,
Okay.
listen. If they gonna call you a bitch, be a sweet bitch.
Right, right. So we're gonna sip on this and let you know what we think about this after the show, guys.
All right,
Let's
man. Listen.
go.
Let's roll, baby. Let's go. Yo, what's up with that's my baby. That ain't the baby. That's my baby.
Crazy. Now, if y'all on the show, you know I love the baby.
Yes.
I love. I think he's talented. I think he has that swag. He's cool, but he has crossed the line.
Oh,
Now, let me get this aside. Come, let me tell you what went down. So, the baby had a set. He was doing a concert, a show, and during the set, in between songs, you know how they be like, "Hey, if you got $100 bill in your pocket, raise your hand." I'm a flying hoe, say yeah. And
I don't know where it came from.
he wants to say, "Hey, if you ain't out there in the parking lot sucking dick, what? And if you ain't out here with HIV and AIDS and dying, scream, what?"
Woo!
So my thing with that is,
Ooh.
one, what blew my mind is it's okay for you to have a preference. It's
True.
okay for you not to like the same sex. It's okay for you not to want to even be around. Like if that's your thing, that's your thing. However,
Right.
what's not okay in this situation, and what I feel like the baby did is he associated HIV and AIDS with gay people, with gay men.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
And
Okay.
because for one, gay men are not the only people getting HIV.
Right.
Correct.
Heterosexual couples are getting it as well. Heterosexual people are getting it as well.
Mm-hmm.
So what does you out there sucking dick got to do with you singing your songs? What a man out there in the parking lot sucking dick got to do with buying your album? That
Right.
don't have nothing to do with you unless you care he's sucking dick, which in my opinion, why would you care? Are you jealous? Are you mad that it's not yours?
Mm.
And then
Mm.
HIV and AIDS has always been so taboo, especially in the black community. It was so hard for people to go out and get tested. It's so hard for people to even get the education behind it. It's
Mm-hmm.
nothing for you to go out there and make a mockery of or to think that it's something funny to talk about somebody who's dying of AIDS or HIV.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because whatever the situation may be, even everybody knows sometimes HIV is not even their fault that they even have that disease. I think I seen a
Right.
story one time. This woman was married to this man for like 20 years. And then she ended up getting HIV.
Yeah.
Went out, cheated, and she got HIV.
Right.
Yep. Some people are born with
Yeah.
it.
And some people are born with it.
Mhm.
So I just felt like that was disrespectful. and distasteful.
And
And I
uncalled
had
for.
a conversation, right? I'm definitely uncalled for it. Because why are you even thinking about men sucking dick while you rapping your songs? Baby,
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even think about sucking dick when I'm in my car singing a song. So why are you a heterosexual man thinking about sucking dick?
He might be a little down low. You don't know.
No. Okay. Wait. Because
I ain't
at
gonna put it out
first,
there on him. I ain't put it out there on him,
but when I heard it, I thought he was more so speaking about men being on the down low, not so much as like I'm talking to gay and transgender people. That's what I
mm,
thought. But I
But
think because
what does that have to do with it though? What does
yeah.
that
it
have
had
to do
nothing
with his
it had nothing to do with
Nothing.
his concert. Absolutely. I don't know what made him say that. I don't know, but it's just like when I heard it, I had to go listen to it. That's Madison, like she did a whole big, thing about it. And I was like, well, what did he say? And when I listened to it, I couldn't understand for the life of me what made him say it. But I
Yeah.
just was thinking like he was more so talking about men on the down low, is what I
well,
took from it.
I saw a post today that made me think. Everybody know DaBaby shot and killed a man in Walmart.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
some
remember
years
that.
ago. When he did that, everybody glorified it. Everybody was like, "Yeah, he was trying to steal your stuff. You know, that's what you do. You was with your family. That's what happens. You try to rob me." This man come out now and he's talking about HIV, gay people, and all this, and everybody want to chop his head off.
Mm,
Yeah,
Everybody should have been on DaBaby neck from the beginning.
yeah.
It's almost like if you give a mouse a cookie, they're
it's
gonna come
coming
back
back.
for more.
Yeah.
You give a nigga an inch, he gonna go for the mile.
But T.I. even said that he felt like the baby should have been able to, I guess, quote unquote, say whatever he wanted to say. I guess what baffles me is I don't get why he said it. Like, what
Correct.
made that comment? You're in the middle of a concert. Instead of you talking about women, what made you say something
Think
about
about
dudes?
that.
It was just
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
stupid to
it would
me.
have been different. It would have been different if he was in an interview and they would have been like, "Okay, so tell me, what's your take on homosexuality?"
Right,
That's different.
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
Or
In
if you want to
context.
go on and you want to do a blog on homosexuality and your viewpoint, that's different. But you in
Yeah.
the middle of talking and rapping and your shirt off and you sweating, glistening all over my body.
But it's a
And you
lot of entertainers that feel like they can say, and you can say whatever you want to say, but there's consequences to that. There's consequences.
absolutely.
And
Hmm.
yeah, so
So I
yeah.
want to point out what First Love said, and I'm just going to kind of like chop it up. But basically, he said something to the fact of people having AIDS or HIV, and it's always referred to as dying when that's not the case. Magic Johnson
Yeah.
has had HIV for over 30 years, but there's also medication now where you can live with the disease for over 20 years. So it's not a death case, and it's not a case of just homosexuality. Straight
Right.
people get it. So I
I
think
seen one of my followers was tested positive for HIV in 2018. And he gets tested throughout the year and he's been undetected since he started his HIV medication.
yes, yes, it can
Oh
go
wow.
undetected as well with the medication. All right, somebody
Yes.
said Ti can be ignorant sometimes. Ti
That's that's
basically needs to
that's
shut up.
dangerous though. Give
Yeah,
you that false sense of insecurity.
but I
All you got
mean,
to do though is just stay strapped up.
yeah,
I hope
but you
that's what they
gotta
doing.
you gotta ask people for their status these days, though. I mean, because even like
Absolutely.
somebody even said that even like 90% or more of people of this Hollywood status has herpes. So
Wow.
y'all out here think y'all balling with these stars and they giving y'all shit that you can't get rid of. So,
Wow.
Got your coochie
Let me tell you
burning.
something.
hey,
I'm
on fire.
I'm married. I'm married and been with the same person for years. And every time I go to my OB every year, you want to do the STD whole panel? Yes, I do. The entire panel.
Listen,
Are you multiple partners? No, I'm not. But I still want the entire panel.
be safe. You know what I'm saying? Know your status,
Yeah.
man. All right,
No, your
wrapping it
status.
up. Your man, Deshaun Watson, is back in the news. Let me ask y'all something. Are y'all ready for football? It's
Yes.
Oh,
about
Ready
to
for football.
listen. What'd you say,
I
Chris?
miss football. I miss it so much.
So listen, Deshaun Watson has shown up and he's saying that he's willing to settle. Y'all know all the cases he had with these women, filing
Oh
suit
my.
against him. He's willing to settle, but help me with this one. He says that he doesn't want it done with the confidential. He wants to still be able to talk about it. Now, the only thing I can think of is like he's still saying that he's innocent, so he don't want it like I guess closed, but he's willing to talk about settlement with these women. Like, but when you settle, don't you ask for y'all to shut
Do a
up?
non-disclosure. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's weird.
it's
That's
the
I think
weird.
weirdest
I
thing.
think I think he want to tell his side.
Well,
And he
that's what
can't
he
tell it
said.
quite yet.
Yes.
I
Now
think
he
he want to tell
did.
his side.
He said he still wants to be able to talk about it. He doesn't want like it to be closed where he can't say anything. So, but I'm just like, if that's the case, then why pay? Okay, so
I
Keisha
don't know.
said, so why settle if you're still gonna talk about it? Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
get it. It's the weirdest thing to me that he still wants them to
Yeah,
be
and
able to
I
talk.
think that opens him up to more lawsuits if he does that.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
he does talk about it.
But there's
You
this
know,
one young lady who says that she will not, like, she's not gonna do that. She's
she's
not
not
gonna
gonna settle.
accept it. Yeah, she's not going to settle. But then
I'm
what's the
telling you,
point?
I think I know. I think they're sex workers. Like I think he went into one of them sex spas, and I think they don't want their business out there. Cause if they come
Mm,
out and it's released, and then they have other clients like, but wait a minute, she was massaging me, and then she
right.
started blah blah
Yeah.
That's
They call
true.
it a happy ending.
blah. Right.
Happy ending.
I just found that out a few weeks ago. It's called the happy
Uh-huh.
ending. I
Oh
want a happy
wow.
beginning and a happy ending, but not
Right,
at a spa
right.
though.
Okay, so look, Aaron Rodgers, remember y'all, he wasn't coming to any of the little the practices and stuff like that, even the mandatory ones. He has shown up.
Right.
Booyah!
He there. So we don't know what happened. I guess whatever agreement he wanted, they decided to do it. So he touched down this week. So he's back. Now, let's
Get your
talk
ass.
about Simone. We know
Yes.
that she has backed out this week. First, she backed out of the team gymnastics. Now she's
Mhm.
backed out of the individuals. So, as of today, I'm hearing that it's because of something called the twisties. And it's where, you overthink what you're about to do. And when you do that, you can cause injuries. One gymnast was actually paralyzed because she overthought it and she took a wrong step and things like that. So this is the reason that they're saying that she opted out. Now, I'm kind of glad that this came up because I'm gonna be really honest with y'all. When I first heard the story, y'all gonna get mad at me. Um, I don't like a quitter, right? And that's what I was thinking at first because I'm like, there is a lot of other young ladies who tried out and didn't make it. So if you're
Yeah.
going to quit when you get there, that bothers me. So when I found out this part, I was like, okay, I get it, because she could really hurt herself. But what's the next step after this? I mean, does she go to get counseling? Because this is a mental thing. Does she get counseling? Like, does she ever come out of this, or is this it for her? Like, what's the
So
next step?
That's a
I
good
was looking
question.
at Good Morning America, and I think it was Good Morning America, and they were talking about this. And usually, when the twisties happen to the athletes, they sit them down for a couple of weeks, then they check them again and make sure if they're okay to continue training or competing. But it's more for her because right now she's needed. It's a day-to-day thing,
Right.
to check she's at mentally. But usually on a outside of competition, they sit them down, let them chill out for a couple of weeks, or they'll go and do some weight training. They just won't do that particular activity that makes them feel away.
And
um
then, oh, go ahead.
no, that's pretty much it.
And then, they were saying that they wasn't giving her all of her points as well for certain things
Yeah,
that she was doing, because she's good, y'all. I mean, it
she
is what it
is.
is. She's good, but they wasn't giving her some of those points because she was doing something that was outside of the norm for the other girls who were there. You know, I don't know. I
Hmm.
mean, I wish her the best. I know it's a mental health thing.
Yeah.
Is she coming home? Because if she's not gonna
I,
compete, is
I,
she coming
I
home?
don't think so. I think she's going to stay with her team because she's still a part of the team. I think she's going to stay there for moral support, even if she don't compete. But as far as her routine, her routine, I think Tokyo in particular were really pissed off because they can't compete on her level.
Right,
So I think that was the whole drama behind all of that. I hope she does do better. I hope she can mentally and physically get over this twisties things that she's going through because she's
right.
a good athlete
She's a
and she's
damn
been
good
through a lot.
athlete.
Yeah.
I have two things to say about this whole situation. The first thing is, um, I'm just gonna go out and say it. I was doing a lot of research the other day, and I find that it's unfair that when somebody is black and they're good at what they do, and in a you know quote a non-black sport where black people aren't the predominant athlete, they want to switch it up. Did you know that they switched up the golf rules when Tiger Woods kept winning? They opened up the what you call the golf course. They opened it up wider, saying giving the other golfers opportunities to win more.
What?
Wow.
There was I forgot her name. There was a black skater who came in and did some type of ice skater, some type of somersault flip, and they didn't give her the full points because they said, "Oh, that wasn't a real flip,"
Mm,
and they banned that flip from everybody else because they said it was dangerous. She was the only one who could do it.
mm.
So it just seems like a repeat pattern because when somebody else is doing it, or if let me just if the white girl would have came up in there and showed out like Simone Biles did, oh, they would have been giving her all her props, all her money. Well, y'all just need to catch up. Well, y'all just need to catch up. Simone Biles is doing what every black woman in the world does. You outwork everybody.
Right.
You don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
You don't
And
have a
my second
choice.
thing with this situation is when you're in the spotlight, even when you're not in the spotlight, when you make decisions on yourself, people are going to have their own opinion.
Right.
So when you make that decision on yourself, you should be okay with what somebody else have to say. You should be okay with what they're going to have to say, even if you do something as simple as quitting your job.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, why she quit her job? I
Because she wanted
mean,
to.
right, exactly.
You ain't gonna pay a bill,
Like
so what
that's
you worried about it
like
for? Because I was
everybody
tired.
is going to have an opinion for everything. What you say, Nick?
Because I was tired.
What?
Like
And I think another thing that
everybody,
need to be said is that a lot of people, I think, have a problem with her risking her life or her mental health and for a bag. or they were saying, well, why? A lot of people, let me say, get my thoughts together. A lot of people would continue to work, to continue to compete, hurt for a bag. She chose not to do that.
But why is it that black athletes always have to be the bad guy at certain situations with everything? Let's look at Deshaun Watson in this situation. When Ben had all them
Uh-oh.
allegations,
Hello?
Uh-oh.
nobody was on Ben's ass.
Say it.
Nobody was out there. He was still
Say it.
playing. There was no remarks from the team,
Yeah.
and they let it go.
Yeah.
Same thing with somebody who beat Demi Lovato. She a dope head. She do
Oh.
drugs.
Oh. Oh.
Let me sip
I
on
like
this
Demi.
sweet bitch.
Another drug head.
But listen though.
Say it, babe.
But Bobby Brown a crackhead though. He a crackhead.
Oh. Oh.
Hello?
Wait a minute. But listen, it's the truth, right? There is sometimes a double standard. Because listen, I like
A
Ben.
lot of times.
Ben cool with me.
Yeah.
But Ben did some shit.
He did.
Pure point blank.
But-
He did some
But I'm not gonna
shit.
front. Now I double standard. I do double standards. I do.
Yeah.
I stopped fooling with Ben. When I heard about that, I ain't care. I always rooted for the opposite team. I don't care. Deshaun Watson, he ain't do it.
But see, here's the thing, and this is I don't like the how do they it's like a cancel or mute when they mute somebody or when they cancel somebody,
Right.
because I do believe that talent is talent, right? And I
Right.
do believe that there's certain things I can't let go. You know what I'm saying? But people are just talented. And I'm not gonna not watch, the Steelers because I don't like Ben. I don't have to root for Ben, but I'm still gonna, watch the game.
Right.
It is what it is. But let me move on to this NBA team because this is where y'all need to be talking some shit. Because I don't know what the hell they doing. Now they won this last game. They won, but they have not been doing well. And y'all gonna get mad at me because I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. That Kevin Durant, he is not a leader. I said what I said. And you gotta know the difference. Come on,
Okay.
cuz. And listen, you gotta know the difference. There are some people
Right.
who are just followers. You can tell them stuff and they can do it. They own it. But there's some people who can you know how sometimes you feel like you're a little down and you call somebody and they be like, girl, you the shit. And all of a sudden
Right.
you like, you're right, I'm the shit. That's the
Right.
type of person I'm talking about. That's your LeBrons. You ain't gonna like it, but I'ma say it. That's your Chris Pauls. You ain't gonna like it, but I'ma say it. But Kevin Durant is not that person. And
Because
y'all
Kevin
gonna get
Durant is team Kevin Durant. He's not team
Yeah,
nobody but
well,
That's what I was thinking.
and you're gonna get mad at me again because maybe they needed Coach K out there.
Really?
I said
Really?
what I said. Maybe they need Coach K out there. Cause
Did he
listen,
retire?
no, he ain't retired yet. He ain't retired yet. This is gonna be his last year coming up with
So
the
let me
college.
tell you my theory on this whole Olympics thing. Don't tell nobody, but I think the black people is trying to set the United States up.
No.
They are. They trying to say without black magic, y'all ain't gonna win.
No.
Cause they all
Deliberately
falling off.
failing. They are deliberately
No.
not doing stuff, dropping
No.
out, losing. The USA haven't lost a game since when? Haven't lost the Olympics since when? The 1950s or something like that.
It's been a while,
It's been a minute.
but I think that they don't have a leader, and I think they're being outcoached. That's what I think the issue is. And I said what I said, and I do y'all think they're going to get gold? I think they're going to get a medal.
No,
But do you think they're going to
no,
get gold?
No,
no,
Anybody?
I don't think so.
no.
I don't
I
think
And
really.
so.
speaking of gold, I think the gymnastics team already been medaled. Haven't they already been awarded? I think they got silver.
Yeah, I think they got silver
Yeah,
too.
they got
Yeah, they
silver.
were silver. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, they're about to take at the end of this Olympics. I bet y'all $5 a piece. They're gonna take a picture. All the black athletes. They shouldn't have fucked with Shakari. That's what they
So
should have.
should
They
have.
Oh,
And
that's
that
they
other
shouldn't have
chick
messed with
too. What's the
Shakari.
other
where
lady?
they coming
What's the
from.
other lady?
Who?
What was her name? The one that we did the thing where she had turned her back. They shouldn't have messed with her.
Oh yeah,
I can't remember
yeah.
her
I
name,
can't
but
remember her
they should.
name
They,
either.
Name.
But yeah, when
Who,
they did the
Naomi?
Y'all talking about the tennis
is
player?
Yeah,
is that her
no,
I
name?
think that's her. No,
it's not
What
Naomi.
back?
Naomi was the mental health. It was the girl when they told her that they weren't gonna do the Pledge of Allegiance and they did it
right,
anyway, and she turned her back.
Right,
right.
You
Her,
right.
right.
her,
You right.
her. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
What
I'm
listen,
telling
women?
y'all. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I think they may get silver. I think they may get silver, and if they do, I'm gonna put this on the head of Kevin Durant and Pokovich.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you what I think will happen. It'll make me feel so good. I'm gonna turn this whole damn table over. Let them all take a fucking knee. Take a damn knee. I turn over this
Oh,
whole goddamn table.
Really?
Well, you
oh,
Drink
well you
too
see
much, Kim.
the only standing I
You'll
seen
tear
the
the
only
whole
what's
table
that shit
apart.
called activism I seen was that gymnast.
oh yeah, she
After she
did.
landed, she put the
She
fist
put a
up. That's
fist
the only
up.
one I've seen so far.
That is the only one
I'm
I've seen
saying
too.
when they're done and they wrap it up, yeah, let me, boy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
hey,
But if they do and they get back here, Lord have mercy.
it's gonna be
Oh,
a
you
Whatever.
got
mess.
chop their necks off.
I'm telling you,
Okay?
Lord have
Whatever.
mercy. They
Okay, so
They
listen.
swear.
So I'm about to give it to Kim, but Kim, before I give it to you, I know you're gonna talk about some of the COVID stuff. Just let me just tell y'all, NFL has said that if these guys are not vaccinated, they will be fined about $14,000. They cannot. NFL don't pay no money to find these guys that much money. So we're gonna see what happens. Let's go.
14,000? They can't pay that.
14.
Yo, people, if you have not been keeping up with the news, let me tell you about mask. Back in May, the CDC said you ain't got to wear your mask no more. You can relax those guidelines because everybody's getting vaccinated and we're going to reach herd immunity. That was the projection. Yeah, we was
Mm.
rocking it out. However,
lies, lies.
as of Tuesday, the CDC is recommending that
She put a
even
mask on.
fully vaccinated people stop wearing your mask, boo. I know we done said this a couple of shows back. If you haven't started back wearing your mask, start wearing your mask back. 2 reasons. One, the numbers going back up. This is for the
Booyah!
original COVID. And 2, the Delta variant is out there and is worse than COVID.
Booyah!
And 3, you
The
want to go to the
infection
upper
rates
room.
that are going up now is predominantly from non or unvaccinated people.
Right.
However, there is a rise in children getting COVID-19.
Lord.
So you adults out there that are not vaccinated, but you've gone back into the workforce or you're not wearing your mask, you've relaxed your restrictions and you're taking that virus, that COVID-19 back home to your family, you're infecting your kids now.
Yep. That part.
So it's weird. It's a whole weird thing. We can't reach herd immunity because there's some people that's just nope, I'm not going to get vaccine. But the babies are being affected now. And let me
Mm-hmm.
tell you, these babies are dying. Not all of them are surviving this thing.
Yeah.
So
They're
Kim,
being put on
quick
ventilators.
question, Kim. So of the
Mhm.
children, because I heard about that too, about the kids are starting to die. like it's the rate is rising for them dying. Now, is that because of the variant uh the that they're doing that, or is it just regular COVID as well, or
This
have
is
they?
regular COVID that they're dying from, but the variant is here too. The variant
Right.
is here too. And in some cases, like you have a child, it may look or appear, you take them to the doctor every day, they could
Mm-hmm.
be fine. But some kids have underlying health conditions that maybe a year ago they didn't have. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then think about this, we're just now opening up. So kids are just now starting to be active outside in sports and stuff. So their immune system may be a little lower than it was before we went on lockdown. You have to get out and be active and strengthen up your lungs, in order for stuff to to flow good.
Right.
So the immune system may not be as strong as it was when we went on lockdown the first time.
Yep.
All right.
Well,
Any
it
more
seems like
questions
to
before I
me,
move
Kim,
on?
that parents are more concerned about the kids being in school without masks than they are about this virus. That I find
Right.
kind of crazy. And Netta can correct me, but I think in Texas they don't even have an option in Texas to even go virtual anymore. It's
Yeah.
like they have to
We
Right.
be
don't
in the
either.
classroom,
We
and they
don't
don't
either.
want to wear
Yeah.
masks. They don't want their kids
We
wearing
don't either.
masks.
Well,
Yeah.
President
The
The
only
Biden
masks
spoke
is
difference,
not
today.
mandatory in
yeah,
school.
the only difference with North Carolina
Okay.
is that North Carolina schools, they will be wearing masks. That's the latest words, that they will be wearing masks in North Carolina schools. North Carolina
But
schools,
See,
child care settings, and camps, they'll be required to
that's
wear
not
their masks.
they don't have to wear
but
them here, but mines are wearing theirs.
right.
See, yeah,
Imagine your child getting COVID and dying in that hospital room alone.
without you.
Because they're not going to let you be in there with that child on a ventilator with COVID. You might be outside the room, you might talk through a speaker or something, but you're not able to hold your baby. So the
Right.
fact that you're thinking about, oh, these are my rights, these are my rights.
Yeah.
You rather
And
care about having some US citizen rights than holding your baby and your baby dying from something that's preventable?
But you got to
right.
understand, some parents, nothing to do with religion, but they just don't believe in vaccination. Period. So they
Right.
don't
Yeah.
vaccinate their kids of anything, chicken
And
pox,
that's
none of that.
fine. I
Yeah. I
definitely
mean,
support
if
people
it's
like
a
that.
religious
But
thing, I
what's
get
so
that.
wrong with the mask? I don't understand that. Help me understand what's their issue with wearing the mask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
and for the most part, when it first came out about the mandate with the mask, it was about, that's my civil liberties. It's my right, to choose to wear the mask, not wear the mask, whatever. So you
Right.
don't want to wear the mask, but you don't want us to shut down, but you don't want the virus. I mean, come on, you got to pick a path. You can't have all three. You can't have
They want it
everything.
all. They want
I
this
mean, it's
magical
crazy.
world.
And just so you guys will know, Marlon from Radical Truth to Power, he comes on every Wednesday at 7 p.m. He actually gave me this article about this Montana doctor who is actually giving patients the vaccination, but the patients don't want nobody to know. Don't tell my family. Is there any way you can keep it a secret? Who cares? The
But
doctors are
Right.
not going to tell anyone anyway. I
but
mean,
here
like,
But
nobody's
I
calling my
will.
doctor, asking my doctor, have I gotten the vaccine? I mean,
but
really,
here's
who's
the
out there?
thing.
What doctor is out there saying, I got a list of patients here and reading out the names? I mean, really, come on.
But okay, let me just say something. There is a lot of, and right, we're gonna go to war over this because there is a lot of now. Why don't you get vaccinated? Because it said that, well, if you're the reason why we still have this problem because you won't get vaccinated. And there's a war going on, y'all, about people who have been vaccinated and people who are not going to be vaccinated, and they mean it. They're trying to offer money, They're trying to offer more education so you can get it, and people are not feeling it. And I think it's your own personal choice. I think when you get vaccinated, you have to want to do it for you. And you can't force people to do it. You can't. But there is, it's going, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if they start to, just
If you
imagine if
want to
they're
go to
like, we're
college,
gonna
you have to be
mandate it.
vaccinated. If
But
you
here's
want
the
to go to
thing.
college, you have to be vaccinated. If you want to go to public school, you have to have certain vaccinations. I mean, when I look at being vaccinated, I'm looking out for my own health and the health of my family. But if I was to not get vaccinated and I was to go in a setting where there's elderly people, children, people who maybe have underlying health issues, I'm also putting them at danger. So I'm a public health danger. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So why? I mean, it to me, and this is my own personal opinion, it's a little irresponsible not to choose that, especially if you want to continue life as normal. If you
Mm-mm.
want us to open up, if you want us to open up, why not get vaccinated? If you want to continue to go on a plane, you want to continue to go on cruises, why not get vaccinated? Because